Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. If you like those classic SUVs that's been out for a long time, well, you're looking at the right video. What we got for you right now, it's a 143 scale Nissan Patrol. What can I say about this beautiful looking car? This is a 1984 model. Now, the Nissan Patrol, it's a model that's been out since 1951. So that's quite an achievement, everyone. That's quite definitely quite an achievement. Now, this is the third generation of the Nissan Patrol. It started in 1980, and this specific model, it was sold until 1989. Okay? In 1989, they refreshed it a little bit. They made it a little bit more modern looking, but it still kept the same shape more or less because that's what it made them popular, I guess. This was like the Jeep for United States or the Land Rover for the UK. The Nissan Patrol with the Land Rover Land Cruiser were the two models that were known for representing the off-road, simple-looking SUVs from Japan and reliable ones. The Land Rover, Toyota Land Cruiser was not known a lot in. I'm sorry, it was known a lot more in the U.S. The Patrol was never sold in the U.S. The Patrol I know did pretty well in Europe, in Asia, in Australia, but not in North America because this model we never had it in North America. We had other Nissan SUVs like the Pathfinder, but not the Patrol. Let's talk about engines, about this nice, quite basic but attractive at the same time SUV. You know what it reminds me a lot before I go into the engines? As I'm looking at sideways, the two-door, big, bulky, but of the Dodges and the Ford Bronco. Not the Ford Bronco so much. The Ford Bronco. It reminds me a bit of those cars. Big, but it's a two-door car, not four-door, but it looks pretty rugged. That's what I meant to say. Engine wise, you had a 4 speeds and you had the 6 speeds. The 4 speeds, you had a 2.4 4 speed, and the 2.8 and the 4.0 were 6 speed. Okay, those were the gasoline, diesel, I'm sorry, gasoline or petrol, however you call it, models. Then we had the diesel models. You had a 2.7, a 2.8, and a 2.8 turbo diesel. And then we had a 3.2 or a 3.3 turbo diesel. And those were the diesel engines, like I said before. Okay. Transmissions, you had a 4 or a 5 speed manual, or you had a 3 speed automatic. I like when they give the option of both, especially, uh, this car was not catered to the North American market, and we all know the North American market, they're big on automatics. So when they cater like the European market or the Asian market, they are more into stick shift. But they also make sure that some people may like automatics, and they want to make sure they got all everyone that was looking for an SUV. They can consider a Nissan Patrol as one of their options, and that's good. You always want to expand your customers, not minimize them. You want to make sure the more that customers that are looking considering to buy your model, the more the better. And this is actually a diesel model. I'm looking at the big diesel sign in the rear of the uh, car itself. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Excuse the noise, everyone. All right, guys. So, what do you guys think about this nice looking Nissan classic SUV from the 80s? I think out of all the Nissans patrols, I think this was one of the most popular models. I think this is one of that. A lot of people remember them, you know, and there's a reason to it. These cars were the bread and butter for a lot of SUV models for brands, but at the same time, they were, attractive. Classic, attractive, simple looking. Back in the days, when you were simple looking, you were okay. Nowadays, unless you got technology galore that you want to make sure you can impress the buyer, sometimes the more technology, it's good for the brand, for the model as being reliable, but at the same time is a it's gonna be a money pit, because once they start giving you problems, they're gonna be problems everywhere, because obviously all these technology, they got sensors, they got, and back in the days, the least the better, these cars probably didn't even come with power windows. As I'm looking at it, I don't even see power windows in it, but again, they were just rugged for the reason. All right, guys. Don't forget to comment below what you guys think about these models. Do you remember them? Did you like them? Did you think they were too simple for your taste? You know, you like more a classic, like maybe more luxurious, probably like a Land Rover, Range Rover. You were probably more into those type of cars than these simple looking SUVs. Or you like more the brands that were better known for being um, off-roaders. Like back in the days, Jeep and Land Rover were a lot more famous for being an off-roader vehicle. So let me know in the comments below what you guys liked about them, and don't forget to click and subscribe, and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I post more videos. All right, everyone, stay safe more than ever. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Thank you again for, letting me know that you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I'm enjoying making them. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.